exactly what they're having.
Yeah, and I'll have some too. Hey, everybody. It's the 290th edition of Wrestling with Trivia. It's the quarterfinals as we're hanging out in the 2025 King of WWT Trivia. We've had some people advance from round one. Michael Turner super kicked Timothy Smith right in the face, and Steve Mesa low blow JB3, but the ref didn't see it, so cheats don't count. To move on to this match here. I'm not alone though. Speaking of people that love to give low blows, Chris Cass, how are you?
I'm doing great. You know, I watched Michael Turner barely survive against Tim Smith, and tonight I am here to watch these two fight for my love. Oh wait, no, that was another thing we did with the two people that are hosting with me.
Nice.
Okay.
We've got a very special guest here as a second co-host, or third, if you will. Hombre de los Pollos Jr. as Chris eats his pizza. How are you?
Hola, estoy muy feliz de estar aquí con todos mis amigos. Será un gran partido.
See. Two great competitors here. You may know him as a two-time tournament champion who then said, I retire and I'll never play a tournament again. And then he pulled a Terry Funk. He's back. Michael, how are you?
I was told there would be no Spanish, and now I'm muy confusidad.
Ay, Dios mío.
Sí.
And pulling his best, oh man, what can I think of his name? Chris, the guy that lived with Rocky Maivia, Rocky Johnson.
Harvey Whippleman?
Harvey Whippleman. Looking like Harvey Whippleman from the 90s. It's Steve Mesa. How are you?
Yeah, I'll take that as a compliment. I'm doing very well. Yo soy aquí es noche de lucha libre y yo estaba jugando con señor Turner y yo creo yo no me voy a ganar. So that means I am playing with the wonderful Mr. Michael Turner, and it looks like he's going to get one over me on this one tonight.
How dare you let this happen and not have Eric Moreno in the tournament?
You didn't sign up. Eric, I love you. Eric will be later on the Lonely Marks podcast, so check him out on that. Our first question of the night: who won the corporate Royal Rumble on a WWF Monday Night Raw? How's that pizza, Chris, as we hear you chewing?
Muy delicioso.
Yeah, it's a pizza, Mr. Pollos. It's Italians created it, and we have it a lot in America.
Ooh, enchiladas.
I don't know. Pizza. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael.
Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken.
Evan jump second into brain side second. Watch your next mountain, no lights on. C.
Knife Wonder World China.
That is indeed correct. We got both points on the board now. Going to question number 2. What was Adam Pearce's name/gimmick in the Firefly Funhouse sketches?
No sé.
Adam Pearce? Scrap Iron? Scrap Daddy? Okay, now I don't know where I'm going. I'm not going to do that. Scrap Hermano? No, that's brother. I don't know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Locking in. Steve.
Mailman Adam.
Michael?
I mean, it's closer than I got. I got nothing. I said Monsieur Scrap Daddy.
Okay, I'm looking for Postman Pierce. He's close, but I gotta lean towards no, right? Chris, Brennan?
Well, here's the thing. You did say gimmick, so the gimmick is he's a mailman. But I get what you're saying.
But
Postman Pierce is alliteration.
I would say, as someone who's just kind of familiar with it, I would say no.
Holy shit, he learned English quickly, by the way.
Yeah, see. But I was trying to figure out what I'm going to do when I have to speak English.
You speak English?
I would say no because you said what's his name.
Now I'm torn because Chris made a good point about the gimmick part, though.
But Chris made a good point.
Let's see if it matters later on. We'll find out. Keep in the back of mind. Who won the Cruiserweight Open at No Way Out 2007? Somebody win by 2, please.
Researcher.
No. I'm gonna go. I'm inclined to give it to Steve. It does say gimmick, postman, mailman.
What did he say?
He said mailman. He's referred to as postman, but postman, mailman. Unless you think that's enough of a difference.
Postman Pierce.
Yeah. I just say gimmick, I guess, which kind of screwed up the wording of it. 5,
Since
4,
you said gimmick, I give it to him.
3, 2, 1. Michael, what you got?
¿Dónde? ¿Dónde está Michael? ¿Dónde está Miguel?
Give him a second here. Oop. Give him a second. Just keep your. Oop, he's already back.
Yeah.
Hey, you're back, Michael. All right, what you got, Michael?
I didn't even hear the question.
You're good. We don't have answers up, so
Okay.
just say it out loud. I'll give you a few seconds. Who
Okay.
won the Cruiserweight Open at No Way Out 2007? Verbalize it. You got time, though.
Okay. Oh, was Hornswoggle?
And what you got, Steve?
I put Funaki.
Oh, Dirty Sweep here. Look for Chavo Guerrero. What is the only year in WWE history where the WWE World Title changed hands in the ring more than 10 times?
Do you know Hornswoggle hates Peter Dinklage? I watched a 10-minute video of him today.
Nice.
It's the video, but I know. I think in the past I've heard him say it because like Dinklage was like, "Who cares if they cast dwarves and Snow White?" And I think Dylan.
He said they shouldn't because it's
Swoggle.
offensive, and that they
No,
shouldn't
but
have.
Swoggle's point, which I agree with, is like we don't get that many roles to begin with. Why are you going to take us out of like one of the only roles we can get?
When you're
Like,
saying
it's
you,
kinda shitty.
it's
I agree
like
with Swoggle.
7 actors, 7 stunt doubles, like you're losing like 20 people's jobs.
Yeah, but no, it's true. Like, unfortunately, they don't get casted as like a villain or like the best friend or the love interest. Like, don't take away some of the only jobs that like sometimes they might actually get. So yeah, I agree with Dylan. 5, 4, 3. I call him Dylan because we're friends, but we're not.
Oh, I love it.
Hands down, Steve
1989.
and Michael.
That's what I had.
Hey, that is a clean sweep here. Who did Baron Corbin team with at the first Dusty Rhodes Classic, making it all the way to the finals?
Do I know this one?
I don't know. Do you know this one? El Pollo Hermanos Luchador Excelsior?
No, sir.
No say.
I would guess.
Be honest. Were you there? Never mind. I'm not gonna make that joke. 5, 4,
What?
3, 2. I'll make it later. Actually, 1. Hands down. Michael.
I said the man beast Rhino.
Steve.
Rhino.
Ooh, I need RHINO. I can't give it to either one of you. No, it's just- Rhino is correct here. Although
I
don't
want
why
to know what
so
what
mean.
Rhino did to Turner.
Why so mean to Rhino?
What the hell?
He gored
It's
his
like Paul Mead's
grandma.
best friend. That is Paul Mead's close personal friend, Rhino.
Is it?
No. Well, Paul.
They,
will
went,
say
they
so.
go to the same grocery store, so they're friends.
I've been put a lot of Chick-fil-A apparently.
Chris, take it away.
What stipulation did Dean Ambrose choose for his match at SummerSlam 2014 against Seth Rollins?
Now to say El Pollos Hermanos, tell the truth. Were you there in the showers when Bruce Brady and Invader had their fights? Tell the truth. I know you were there. I saw you on Dark Side of the Ring.
Silencio.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael, what you got?
Lumberjack?
And Steve.
Falls count anywhere.
Michael tying it up. It is a lumberjack match.
At Survivor Series 1993, what became the first non-WWF title to change hands at a WWF pay-per-view?
Yeah, so, and I didn't write this at the time because of this, but very reminiscent of what we saw Sunday, if you will.
Wow, spoilers. No, I'm kidding.
Well, if you haven't seen it by now, I don't think you really care, do you?
I never
There-
did it.
There was a show on Sunday that wasn't AEW?
Yeah, there's an NXT show, and there was actually a TNA show too that no one knows about on Zonify. Shout out to our friends at Zonify.
I'm pretty sure I did because it took place in Canada.
Extension,
yeah, border
extension,
brawl.
please.
A little more time for Steve. And
They
I
had a
believe USA
show
won,
tonight
so
that they're dealt.
uh-huh.
That's weird.
Yep. I think it might have been over by the time technically the NXT started. It wasn't over by the time AEW had started the pre-show, so I did not see the last hour. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael chat.
It was either the Heavenly Bodies defeating the Rock and Roll Express or the other way around. It was the Smoky Mountain Tag Team titles.
Steve.
No, I put NWA US title.
Michael's got the right match. It is the Smoky Mountain Tag Team Championships. Yes.
Who fought Undertaker at WrestleMania 32?
This is the one before 33, the year after 31.
The year after the one Cass and I were at together.
That is true. WrestleMania play button.
5. I don't know, delayed reaction. 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Steve.
Shane McMahon.
Here comes the money, he says. Michael, money? Here comes the money and the points.
Points. What current AEW star appears in the movies Beatdown, Blood Out, and Way of War?
Yeah, gotta love the movie question of the night.
Want to watch
I really love
reviews
it.
of these movies? Tune in Thursdays when Jordan watches shit like this.
Yeah, to be fair, I have seen 1 out of 3 of these. No, actually, one of them might be so bad. I think I saw 2 out of 3 of these. It's coming back to me now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Steve, you like movies?
Let's see if I got the right person. Was it John Moxley?
We'll find out. Michael,
Thunder Rosa.
is she in any movies? I'd watch them. These are all Bobby Lashley films. Everybody, Bobby Lashley is in all 3 of these.
Bobby Lashley.
Say the words,
Who
Chris.
dis? Who dis?
Oh, but I lied because it's not who dis.
Oh no. Who
Is
dem?
it Who Day?
Who dem?
Who dem?
I'm going to show you a photo.
Who dem?
Now,
Who dem? Who dem?
you,
Who
dem?
you may start to give me a different tag team and different names. I want this. This is not the same human rule. I want this exact team name, and I want their exact solo names as well. And again, WWT rules, whoever has the most right will get
Oh
the
my.
point. So again, I'm going to ask you simply, who dem? And again, team name and solo names. And I need this exact gimmick.
No say.
Yeah, it sounds like a John Moxley match. Blood Out. Yeah, Blood Out's the one wait. No, Beatdown I saw for sure. Because he's barely in it despite being on the cover, so I was mad about that. And then Blood Out has a good cast. I want to say Val Kilmer's in it too. But it's not very good. 5. Oh no, wait, I'm asking for a couple things. I'll give you more time. But the time has come. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lock it in. Fence down. Fence down. Let's start at the top. Michael, what do you got?
Said Southern Justice, Mark Canterbury and Dennis Knight.
And what you got, Steve?
I had Southern Justice, Dennis Knight, and rugged John Bernthal.
Nice.
I like the attempt, but only Steve will get the point. I'm sorry. Michael will get the point because he did nail it. He did nail all 3. Yes, the might know Betty better as the Godwins. That is when they were Southern Justice. Mark Canterbury and Dennis Knight, their real names. Take it away, El Pollos Hermanos.
No habla. Un momento. Brandito! What was the opener of NXT TakeOver Brooklyn?
Whoa, Brennan, what did you get here?
I was helping out my buddy. I have a friend, a foreign exchange student staying in my house.
Oh, that's nice.
And he says the mask he wears is very hot and sweaty. How do you wrestle in this shit?
Rey Mysterio's balls. More airflow.
Yeah.
Aerodynamic.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Steve, what you thinking?
Jushin Liger versus Tyler Breeze.
And Michael, what you got?
Yes, sir.
Hey, good stuff, y'all. That is a good pull. I must have given more hints, but I'm glad I didn't. Y'all know your stuff.
What was the name of the stable that faced the ECW originals at WrestleMania 23? I was not at this WrestleMania. I can say that about most WrestleManias.
Yeah, I can say that about 99% of them.
I can say that about
98.
40 of them.
What number are we at for WrestleManias?
41.
41? All right, so yeah, 39 of them we're not at. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael, what you got?
Is it the new breed?
Steve.
Ditto.
Ditto and Ditto is correct.
Ditto's a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Not a stable.
Actually, but hey,
what?
hold on. The Ditto, the Pokemon, is used to breed other Pokemon in the game.
That points. Who was New Jack's partner in ECW known as the Gangstas?
Yeah,
In
shout
the
out to
group
New
known
Jack.
as the Gangstas, I'm assuming the tag team known as the Gangstas.
Indeed.
Yeah, his primary tag partner, yes. Shout out to New Jack.
It was
Nearly
not,
murdered several different people.
it was not Hijo de Hombre Pollo.
Including almost Vic Grimes on an ECW pay-per-view.
Yep. Or is it XPW?
Well, I mean, both. Living Dangerously
Okay.
is when they did the scaffold shit.
Yeah. Oh shit.
And,
Okay.
he just
Uh,
chucked him and almost killed him.
3. He wanted to, according to him. 1. Pens down. Michael
Mustafa Saeed.
and Steve.
I only got Mustafa. I didn't get that last name.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
No, I was predetermined already to say yeah. If you got Mustafa, it's fine because I do believe it's one of those.
It
that,
was
like, there's
just New
several-
Jack and Mustafa. Yeah.
Sorry,
Right,
both wrong. We're looking
exactly.
for Mufasa. Mufasa.
Mufasa.
Ooh,
So yeah, no, I was
Ooh,
already
yeah.
predetermined to say if you just gave me Mustafa, you'd be totally fine. I like this question.
Rank the Undisputed Era by their debut in ROH.
Oh boy.
Cole, Fish, O'Reilly, Strong. Jordan, we want
I did that.
earliest to
That's
latest.
alphabetical. So there's no hints
Okay.
there. That's alphabetical. Yeah, of course, early to latest. So
First to last.
what else would there be?
I don't know. Some people go last to first.
Who? Guys, you show me them, and I will.
I've learned if you don't explain the question.
No,
That's all
you're good.
real.
No,
Do
I'm
not
happy to
understand
explain.
what
I'm
you're
happy to
talking
explain. Yes. Who debuted first, second, third, and then fourth? They all
Oh.
debuted separately.
I'm gonna go too. Cass is going. I'm going.
Yeah, I just want to play this one. This one's fun.
I like this one. Not spoilers. I might do this one again, like for different groups. I like this one.
I'm stuck with
I will
two.
say, there's two that I would find hard that I wouldn't necessarily.
Yeah.
I'd have to think about.
Yeah,
I'd be confident on 2 and not sure about 2.
same.
But
Oh,
this is
ROH.
WWT rules, so we'll see. All right, I think even enough time. 5, 4, 3. No extensions, Brandon. Don't ask for them. 2, 1. Pens down. All right, we'll just start with Michael again, so I can kind of keep track. What do you think is first, second, third, fourth?
Oh, the first one's absolutely Roddy. Then I said Fish, Cole, O'Reilly.
What you think of Steve?
I definitely put Roddy. I put Kyle, Adam, and Bobby Fish.
I had the same thing.
Oh, interesting. What'd you have, Brandon?
Fish. I had Fish, Strong, Cole, O'Reilly.
He's not tough.
No, Michael nailing it, by the way. So yeah, Roderick Strong's like an 03 guy.
I knew Fish
Bobby
was
Fish-
second.
Yeah.
Bobby Fish under a different name is like 04. He sneaks in early. And
Yeah,
then
he was
comes
Jer-
back
he was
as a
Jerk
full-time
Jackson.
later. Yeah.
Robert Shark.
Okay,
And
that
then
makes-
Cole and O'Reilly are pretty close, but Cole does beat
No.
him by like a month or.
I didn't-
I haven't looked at this in a while.
I didn't realize Fish was like around early. I thought he was always an Evolve guy until later.
Yeah. No. I mean, no. Definitely, technically, he's a Ring of Honor guy first. Even we're not going to mark you, but no, like Michael said, he's a different name in 04. Then yeah, Strong's there pretty early. Brandon.
Randy Savage took the WCW World Title from Kevin Nash at Bash in the Beach, 1999. In what kind of match?
So I have a question for my co-host. Stacks or Pringles?
I don't have enough experience with stacks to make an option.
We've been over this, Jordan. Stacks all the way. They have more flavor. They're a better chip. Mm-hmm.
You get it.
Pringles
We'll just
at this
show
point,
probably,
yeah. Pringles at this point are just like flavored cardboard.
We have a
I don't know if I'll go that far, but yeah, I think Stacks beats them on almost like Chris at every level.
cameo from the man himself.
They are harder to find though. But if you're a Walmart person, they should be there. 3, 2, 1. Michael.
I didn't know this one, so I just no holds barred.
Steve.
Then was when I put ambulance.
Oh, I did a little bit of trickery here because this is actually just simply a tag
straight
team
match?
match.
Oh, a tag team.
No, it's a tag team match. Yeah, Sid and fucking who else? I don't know. It doesn't matter. We're involved as well.
How's that possible?
Who was the host of the Flower Shop in the WWF?
Not Randy Savage.
Oh, well, it went right over my head while you pulled it out. I was like, all right, cool.
I'm holding it's a Macho Man question. I'm holding a Macho Man pop figure.
No, it makes more sense now. I just thought you were bored and like, look at my toys.
Look at my toy.
Who even is that? I can't see. It's
This
Bossy.
is naked. Blink
Oh yeah.
I had those.
That. God damn it. Oh,
I had
hate
those.
Did you show their
All right,
DVD?
I'm gonna Amazon and see how much that is.
No, it has like a
4,
blur. A blur.
3.
on it.
And just bought those
Dude.
for me and then
Does it
didn't
really?
realize they were naked.
Nice.
The Blink
Okay, what's my age again? What's my age again? Come on,
Well, they have
All
a
right,
non-naked version. They have like a band version.
Nice.
Steve. Does your dad look down on sodomy? What is your answer?
Adrian Adonis.
And Michael.
Indeed. Adorable Adrian Adonis.
Yeah, adorable he was.
Oh, boy.
All right. Well, I go on Amazon to see how much those Funko Pops currently are. At WrestleMania 18, the hardcore title changed hands 5
Oh,
times.
Jesus.
Name them.
Fuck you.
These are the people that won the title. Other people tried fighting for it.
Now,
Who
Jordan,
won the
if they
title?
don't get all 5 of them, what happens?
They die a horrible. Oh no, no, it is of course WWT rules. Whoever has the majority.
Come on, man. This is easy. I can put these in order.
I know you can.
All right,
Do you want me to, Brandon?
I'm probably not buying those Funko Pops because they are 48. I guess it's not horrible, but I don't have a random $50 for Funko Pops right now.
I got them for I think 30. They're a Hot Topic exclusive. I got them off Hot Topic's website a couple years ago.
Oh, maybe I'll look at that later.
But they're probably it was. I got them for like $30, and normal pop figures 10 each, so it's not terrible.
All right, Brandon, just for you, I have them in order.
Thank you, sir.
I'm not even sure if I have them in order, so I might just go sure. I think I do though.
I definitely don't.
5,
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. Michael.
It's Maven, Spike Dudley, Molly Holly, Christian, and Crash Holly.
All right, that's a maybe. Steve.
Okay.
I got Hurricane, Christian, Maven, Molly Holly, and Goldust.
All right, and Cass.
Spike pinned Maven, then Hurricane pinned Spike, Molly pinned Hurricane, Christian pinned Molly, and then Maven won it back at the end, like 20 years before I beat him in trivia, by the way.
Nice.
But with that being said, I believe you both get the point, because I do believe both of you are missing 1.
Nice.
Steve will get the double digits with that. It's exactly what Cass just said. You start off with Spike Dudley, then the Hurricane, then Molly Holly, I believe with a frying pan. Christian then slams a door in her face. Maven with a roll-up gets him limo and leaves. Steals Christian's car. All right, Chris, take away number 18.
Who was AJ Styles' tag team partner in WCW?
Nice.
Who's power bombing Rey Mysterio on the right side of the screen?
Eddie. And I would say it's more like a lowdown, but it could be a power bomb.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's off the ladder. Yeah.
I believe that's called a Rydeen bomb.
Is it?
Oh, Eddie Guerrero. I mean, the guy who won the first Royal Rumble, according
Right.
And I
to.
think the lowdown was the frog splash, Jordan. That
According
move
to
was
Brian Nussbaum?
sky high.
Who says
Sky
it wasn't
High
first
is like
Rumble?
Spinebuster, isn't it?
This guy has a riding bomb. Yeah.
Yeah.
Liger
It's
bomb.
it's,
What'd I
it's
say?
press-
What's the
pressing
lowdown?
their hands and then spine buster.
Yeah.
Who said Eddie was the first Rumble winner?
Brian Nussbaum.
Oh yeah, no. Brian's been a fan for like four weeks. Like, I love you, Brian. But yeah, no, he's
Remember?
not.
He
He's
was
not
like-
a trivia guy.
He went, oh, Eddie Guerrero.
Wow.
What are you talking about?
Sure, no. Just no. One. See what you got.
I could be thinking about their team names, but all I can remember was Air Paris. So,
And what you got, Michael?
It's Air Bears.
okay, good.
Oh yeah, that is correct.
I knew I remembered something for a reason.
I flew
They
that.
were tag team in NWA Wildside.
Your penultimate, Brandon, take it away.
Andre the Giant was afraid of what in WWF?
Oh,
Would anybody like
Well,
a peanut? Sorry.
I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna go down.
Now we know it's not a peanut.
I'm doing better than my last one.
I hope it's a peanut.
So for the 20th question, all three of us do it at the same time. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
And
All right.
Yo.
So let's finish this one though in 5, 4, Trace, Jos, Uno, Michael.
I was gonna be stupid and say letting anyone pin him, but no snakes.
Yeah, doing the job, brother. See.
Sure wasn't baby oil. No baby oil. No, snake.
Was he
That
the
is
original
correct.
Indiana Jones?
All right, guys. Question number 20 is
What
event did Ric Flair
Ric
defend
Flair
the WWE IC title against Triple H?
H.
That went totally smooth.
And this is our PowerPoint on Mars. We just sounded like a kid's like reading their like school project.
I do want year. Throw year in there as well. Again, WWT rules. Not that it really matters, but fuck it. Give me year.
Why does Shawn Michaels look like Kenny Omega on the left?
Omega. I say it looks more like a young Edge. 5.
And Kevin
4,
Nash looks like
3,
Extension.
2.
Steve would like an extension, please.
I got you.
yeah, Kevin Nash kind of looks like Jason Segel. I don't know why, but with a goatee.
What?
It looks like I don't know. It just looks like again,
biopic.
Jason Segel vibes.
How I Met Your Diesel?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Steve, what you thinking?
Cyber
Head
Sunday
trigger.
07.
What you got, Michael?
Since Survivor Series 05?
I mean, if we went by WT rules, I guess I'd give it to Michael because he got the year. But we're looking for Taboo Tuesday
Was it Taboo?
05.
I thought
Oh,
I keep
yeah,
getting
so
that
Steve
one.
was also
I'm
kinda
confusing
close.
those two confused.
But it was still
Hold on.
taboo at that point. What, do you think I'm wrong?
I think it's both.
What do you mean?
Nope, never mind. I'm wrong. You're right.
Yeah, as I said, there's never been a time where it was both. That's for sure.
Okay.
Chris, was wrong. Y'all were here and witnessed it. But with that being said, regardless, we can fact check stuff later. Steve, regardless, we'll walk away with the W here tonight. So yes, Michael. Wait, I said Chris walks away with the W. Michael
You
walks
said
away with the
Steve
W.
walks away with the W.
Let's say. I don't know. That's been a lot. That's show 3 or 4.
Alright.
Michael Turner, my boy, you're gonna make it to the semifinals. Let's see who are we facing in the semis. You're gonna have a semi with either Paul Mead or Richie Goodacre, who I've just scheduled for the 3rd time. Stick to a date, you d-bags.
Oh my.
But Michael, plugs or parting words.
First of all, Richie don't want this smoke, and he know that.
It is
Two.
funny, yeah. Richie gets you.
No, this is No offense to my first round opponent, but I think Tim knew he was a little out of his element, and that's fine. I knew this one would be a lot closer, and it was. Steve is always a very capable opponent. We've split many times, and I was just lucky to come out on the upper end of this one. But we'll keep it going and see if we can win another tournament and lose in the end.
Let me know, Papa West. We'll set you up in the match. Steve, double digits here. Still a good game at 12. A couple close calls too on some of the other ones. So plugs, parting words, good sir.
No, man. Just to reflect on what Michael said. I mean, yeah, we both had to exchange, victories on one another. I mean, to be fair, Turner has gotten more victories over me than I have. So, but no, I knew coming into this match with Michael that it was going to be definitely not a walk in the park. But I definitely did my best, try to put up some points up there. Thank God I made some double digits, and thank God I did better than my match with JB3, even though I won that one. So I'm a little proud that I stepped up. I stepped up my game this time around in the second round in a losing effort. But all said and done, I'm always awesome. I'm always down to do wrestling with trivia, no matter who the opponents are, because it gets me just try to get better at knowing more wrestling trivia than I do movie stuff.
Heck yeah. Chris, any thoughts?
This whole time, Michael retired from tournaments because he no longer wanted to play and the who gets to face Chris Cass in a title match annual tournament. But now he might get to play in the who gets to face Chris Cass in the finals tournament.
Yeah, keep winning, buddy.
Yeah, we'll see. You got Scott Gatto, which, by the way, check your DMs. I just messaged both of you. Brandon, any plugs, parting words?
No, this was an amazing match. I always love watching these competitors compete in stuff that I know very little about. How would you rate Papa West's wrestling skills?
He's probably like right below Chris Cass. He's really, really good.
Then okay, me versus Papa West.
Nice.
Love
But
it.
the
You can only get better.
CWT Sports Clash final. It was the most insane match I've ever been a part of.
Insane stuff all around. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, tell a friend. If you didn't like it, tell an enemy. For Chris, for Hijo del Hombre, for Brandon, for Steve, for Turner, for me, you, everything ever all at once. We love you more than you'll ever know. Isn't that right, Jim?
Thank you. Fuck you. Bye.